A number of bills were introduced at the State House today meant to prevent hate crimes. A bipartisan group of lawmakers says Ohio's laws are too lax against racial and ethnic discrimination and political violence.
Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout explains how Republicans and Democrats have joined forces to finally put forward a hate crime law.
Look, as a black man in America, I've been called the N-word a lot of my life.
Federal data shows that hate crimes are increasing.
More now that I'm a politician that's black as a Republican than I've ever been in my life.
Toledo area Republican Josh Williams and a bipartisan group of legislators have introduced a bill that would prohibit hate crimes and allow victims to file lawsuits in civil court.
House Bill 306 fundamentally is about closing loopholes which hateful individuals use to terrorize our communities based off their perceived identities.
Current Ohio law doesn't have a hate crime statute, but its ethnic intimidation law elevates a crime like menacing from a misdemeanor to a felony if the suspect targets someone based on their race, color, religion, or national origin. His bill adds age, disability status, and sex, which could protect sexual orientation, to the list of protected classes. But Beechwood Democrat Eric Sinnenberg questioned this.
Why are we clearly considering every other group or identity, including our political identities now, but not gender expression, gender identity?
I don't believe someone that can change something about themselves on a whim on a daily basis is constitutionally protected.
What was included was the person's political affiliation. Last week, a man pleaded guilty after an incident with Congressman Max Miller. Attorney General Dave Yost received a bullet in the mail, and a man tried to break into Vice President J.D. Vance's home. Last summer, the State House increased security. House Minority Leader Donnie Isaacson is pushing for additional protections, but is frustrated by the timing.
Sometimes politicians are only empathetic or sympathetic when it affects them. Right, we've seen it on issue after issue.
Central Ohio Republican Brian Stewart questioned the bill, saying he doesn't understand why motive is important in a violent crime.
Why do we care? The offense is the same. Why should the penalty be any different?
Williams says that hate crimes have gone unaddressed by his party.
There hasn't been someone on our side of the caucus that has been in that community that had violence perpetrated against them because of the color of their skin. And luckily, I actually represent that community now and can tell you I've seen it.
The lawmakers say that this bill protects free speech. People can only be charged if they make a direct threat, act recklessly, and have the apparent ability to carry out violence. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trout reporting.